What up, kinfolk? You know, people are always talking about the quote-unquote devil in hell. But y'all, there are many different hells built every day by many different devils. And oh, they slick. But, you know, we got all the sense in the world. We got what they call mother wet. And the one thing that mama taught us was, you may be slick, but you can stand another greasing. See, this is what I think when politicians go to acting like they care more about our community than we do ourselves, especially with this get tough on crime rhetoric. You see, almost always there's a hidden agenda. And when it comes to our communities, it's almost always cruel and unusual punishment. Y'all know it. To show you how real this is, I'm going to take y'all back to 1985, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Check this out.
We're remembering one of the darkest days in Philadelphia history. Today marks 40 years since the Move bombing.
11 people, including 5 children, were killed when city leaders authorized a bombing at a home that housed the Black Liberation Organization, Move. Today, a harrowing reflection.
This happened just after they had painted the black community and its members terrorists and crime-ridden thugs.
The memory is still fresh for the woman who survived it.
It's a heavy day for us.
It's been that way every May 13th for 40 years.
It was a horrifying day.
And Ramona Africa's body still bears the scars.
You see this? This is burned scars from May 13th.
Burned inside a home on Osage Avenue in Cobbs Creek. It was the headquarters for Move, a black liberation organization that police had dubbed radical. After a standoff with gunfire, the city of Philadelphia bombed the house on May 13th, 1985. Ramona Africa was one of only 2 survivors.
But if you still ain't convinced, try this one on for size. How many of y'all remember the crime bill back in the 90s? See, these appeared within our lifetimes. The Congressional Black Caucus helped them white folks to convince us that this crime bill was good for our community. But y'all know it wasn't, because the next thing we knew, new prisons were being built. They were giving black folks sentences of up to 30 years for 1 rock of crack cocaine, while at the same time, they was making it mandatory that they do 85% of that time that they've sentenced them to. You had white folks out in Wall Street and everywhere else getting caught with pure powder cocaine and getting a slap on the wrist, probation. But to add insult to injury, we had black comedians and celebrities going around calling Bill Clinton the first black president. Y'all know that didn't make no sense. See, this is what I see with Donald Trump out in Washington, D.C. right now, y'all. All of this could be due to some horny president that can't keep his dick in his pants and trying to cover up his sexcapades and dirty dealings. Well, I tell y'all what. Ask yourself this. What could have been more criminal than when those thugs went to the nation capital on January the 6th? These people attacked the United States Congress, but Trump didn't send the military to raid these people's homes and neighborhoods. The same president was talking about how patriotic these people were and was offering pardons for their actions. This is in our face racial disparities, because if that had been Black Lives Matter, the NAACP, or any other black group, like in the movie I just showed you, the Move people, the story would have been something totally different. And y'all know it's true. But y'all, when Trump started talking about the areas where we stay, we live, all of a sudden, y'all, It's slums. It need cleaning up. Now, I'm the last one to turn a blind eye to the crime that's going off in the hood. Hell, I live here, so I know it's here. But President Trump, when you say you want to clean up our communities, how do you plan to do that, sir? Let me guess. You are going to tear down broken homes and put up houses that black folks can live in for free? No? Well, maybe you gonna usher in a new economy so black people will have enough financial resources that they don't have to go out, rob, steal, and kill, because we know that poverty is the greatest indicator of crime. No? Well, maybe you got an ulterior motive, Mr. Trump, because the research is there. So why are you calling these places slums? Could it be because of the financial disparities that we're facing in there? Or maybe it's the environmental concerns. Either way, which do you plan to clean up? Because incarceration definitely is not the answer. But I do got an idea that this might be what you're thinking about. You see, it's easy for people like yourself to go out here and remove the undesirable, as you call them, out of these neighborhoods, out of these communities, so that you can bring in your high-rise condominiums that they can't afford to stay in. Now, kinfolk, I ain't gonna wrong, cheat, nor defraud y'all to the value of anything. And I damn sure ain't gonna suffer it to be done by somebody else if I can help it. So I'm gonna try to tell you, I'm gonna try to talk to you in the most sensible and in the best way that I know how, to prepare you for what possibly might happen. See, the truth is, there's nothing wrong with wanting a safe environment to live. And I wish you the safest. But we can't afford another Philadelphia. So on that note, y'all, I'm going to close because I know you're tired of hearing me talk, but I wanted to remind y'all about the announcement that I made in the last post. If you got a loved one and you suffering a great loss and you want to get that loved one an honorable mention, come down there to the bottom of the comment section and put that individual's name in and something that you may want to say. And at the end of each one of the shows, I will announce those things. So until the next time, y'all, go on to a mental trip into the sun, moon, and stars. Take your rest on cloud 9. And then rain down shit and piss on all of those that said that we wasn't going nowhere in the first place. Y'all travel on and travel well.